Kanish Gaur, the CEO of Athenian Tech, now joining me on the phone line with more. Kanish, thank you so much for your time and joining us this evening. If you could take us through how this scam actually works and how Athenian Tech caught on to it.
Thank you for inviting me. See, the scam is being propagated on social media platforms through search engine optimization. So what happens if you go to your Microsoft Messenger or to your Google Messenger or to their search engines, propagated ads which promote these false cryptocurrencies, and these links are embedded as part of news. Now, these links are embedded as part of news which is being propagated. So if you are trying to read an article on a website, which could be any particular news, say today's RCB winning the IPL, as part of that news, you will find a link which would give this fake endorsement where the Prime Minister is promoting a cryptocurrency, or a link to a video which is a deepfake video in the name of our Honorable Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. And then to ensure that these look really genuine, you would see in behind, as part of these articles, names of popular media houses, which include Times of India and some of the others, and then videos being percolated and links being put forward where people have made a lot of money by investing in this cryptocurrency. Once you click on these links, then it takes you live to specific cryptocurrency applications which look very genuine. So someone who does not understand how cybercrime works or how cryptocurrencies are fraudulent today would end up clicking these links. Specifically, the elderly people in India, I've seen a lot of them clicking on these links because they see the name of the Prime Minister, they see the name of the Honorable Finance Minister, and you see recognition with Mr. Narayana Murthy's name being put forward, and they end up putting money and just losing money.
So Kanishk, if I were to ask you this, how would any person, because if I were to look at the video that we have been playing right now, I'm going to request my producer to just put it on right now. It's featuring the Finance Minister, and quite honestly, these deepfakes have come a far way. So what we're seeing right now is actually something that looks very, very high in production and in value. You can't really tell that it is a fake. So how does one really assess? Because you are obviously a technical expert, but say somebody that, you know, even if I was looking at it, I'd never be able to tell. So how does somebody tell a deep fake from a real video?
See, with the deep fake, you will have to really look at the lip syncing. You would see that there will be blur in the video in terms of the movement of the eye. And they would, the lip sync, if you look at this video, you can make out there is a lip sync. So the audio narration which is happening versus the lip sync, there is some amount of difference. And you can make out that this video, the content which is being propagated, it is written, the English, the way it is put forward, can give you cues that this is not a genuine link. It is promoting a fraudulent link. It's a 1.5 minute video. So if you go out deep, you go a little slow, you can make out some of these. And then if you look at do a little bit of fact checking. If you go to the websites which are propagating it, you can make out that these are not websites of Times of India or India Today or some of the other which have been made forward to. So people have to go a little slow in understanding who's propagating it and why they are doing it. And then you can do a fact checking on, you know, the Ministry of Information Broadcasting website to see these are not facts. So people will have to use their mind and not act very quickly to identify some of these frauds. Otherwise, somebody who does not get into these details will miss out seeing this video of the Honorable Finance Minister, because it is being propagated on proper media platforms like Twitter, X, and then also moving forward on Microsoft, search engine. It is being propagated and promoted through AdWords with proper news. So it gets mixed there. So one has to really go deep and look at some of these cues to find out. And if you look at the best practices, which PIB had issued in the past, it talked about some of these aspects where you have to look at the lip syncing. You will have to look at the content to see some of this has to be, really, looked in detail to find out. But I agree with you, someone whose name, who doesn't understand, will end up getting duped here.
Absolutely. Kanishk, thank you so much. And we'll continue chatting with you on this. But thanks so much for that very, very important awareness for all of our viewers when it comes to these deep fake videos and what to keep an eye out for. Thanks so much for joining us this evening.
Most welcome.